Hey, what's up guys? dfisher here. I'm actually in my parking garage at my apartment complex. Actually some really nice cars in here. Let me show you. Lexus. BMW. Cadillac. Keep walking down here, you got BMW. Another Lexus. I mean, just goes on for days and days and days. Must be nice. But anyways, I wanted to put out a quick video. There's a lot of good engagement going on and commenting and debating going on LinkedIn right now around the topic of cold calling. And there's just one distinction that I want to make sure that everybody is aware of and gives their opinion on, and that is what exactly is cold calling for you. And so for me, cold calling is straight telemarketer calling. I'm picking up the phone, I'm smiling, dialing, trying to make 200, 150, 200 calls a day. There's zero research involved. There's no warm environment in which I'm reaching out to my prospect. And so that's the distinction that I want to make clear, because I've put out a post recently, I've commented on other people's posts about cold calling, and the comments that I read, a lot of it is, it's good comment, it's great debate, but a lot of it's, for me, there's a big disparity in what people are considering cold calling and what they're not considering cold calling. And so for me, it's, cold calling is straight telemarketer. I don't think that calling is dead. I think that straight telemarketer cold calling is dead. And what I mean is that, if I'm going to pick up the phone and call somebody, I definitely think that has to be a part of any prospecting cadence. However, when I'm calling somebody, it's usually into I've got some sort of warm lead. I've got, I've either connected with them on LinkedIn and we've talked there, or I've shot them an email and they've replied, or we've met face to face and I'm picking up the phone and calling them, or I've gotten a referral. One of those has to be present for me to just straight pick up the phone and call. If I have done none of that and I still want to call the person, at the very, very least, I'm going to research the company. I'm going to research the prospect's position, figure out what triggers are happening within that company, figure out if they're healthy or not healthy, try and find something where when I call them, I have something at my fingertips to be like, hey, I know this about your company. This is why I'm calling. I think it might be applicable to you. But that's just that's the key difference, or the key point that I want to make when we're talking about cold calling, and that is just what is your definition of cold calling? If it's no, the phones are still well and alive. I get 3 or 4 people on the phone out of every 100 calls that I make. Well, that's great. I would venture to say that you're probably just straight telemarketing, cold calling, picking up the phone and mass calling people that you haven't done research on. They're not warm at all, and so that's your go-to-market strategy from a sales perspective. For me, I do believe in calling. Like I said before, there has to be some sort of warm environment, warm lead, warm touch that I've done before I actually pick up the phone and call. And if there's not, I'm definitely doing an extensive amount of research before I pick up the phone. And so I'd love to get some engagement on this, get people's opinions. I think it's a hot topic. It's something that a lot of salespeople and buyers are curious and have an opinion and want to weigh in on that. So give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. What is cold calling to you? Talk soon.